The reason that people are going Hexblade on Mordekaiser is because when that changed, people were like, which 80 items could be good? They wanted to experiment, and they're like, oh, Hexblade is actually really good. And then like people decided to do it more. If they were to remove the 80 ratio from Mordekaiser's queue, people would still probably go Hexblade, just like third item in certain games, because it's a good substitute for something like Nashor's Tooth, which is what people would go before when they needed to beat somebody down. So yeah, anyways, Hexblade from the 50 game testing got considerably worse when we entered 3-item tests. I mean, like, I don't know how you test it. Like, it's not just about like if you're hitting somebody, are you doing damage? It's about like, can you actually get the damage off? And Hexblade, because of the extra attack speed and because of the movement speed upon cast, like it allows you to get your damage off differently. So I really just disagree. And then also Hexblade, it's not just
we have practice tool now with up to 10 players. Of course you can test it. Like, that's the same thing that I was saying to Whippo. Is I said, like, there's no excuse to not go into games and constantly switch up items now and, like, go to different spots in the map and test. You can test it. You can test, and you can do condition tests, right? You can do, start at 50% HP. You can do 2 items. You can do 3 items. You can do summonerless, or you can do summonerless versus summoners. You can do, I have summoners, you don't have summoners. You can do so many different things, right? You can do brush play. You can do wide open fight. You can do all these other types of things that are identical to a real game, and you can get an idea. And then if both parties are trying to break it down in good faith, and both parties are trying to do this like really fucking well, and obviously we're testing it on Korea, on 3MS or something like that, and even in those examples, I'm not the pro player playing against the pro player, right? So like, I don't even know what the next example would be where it's like, oh, Whippo's playing against, X player. So it's like, well, it's Whippo and not me. And then it's X player, like something like that. You absolutely can test. No one uses practice tool. I don't know why. I can almost like, this is one of the craziest fucking things that I still cannot get over when I talk to some pro players, like in private. No one does scrims in practice tool, or not scrims, but like tests. Like no one does 2v2s, no one does 1v1s. The only player that I met that did 1v1s is when I did like the 21v1s with Quad, like last month, or yeah, whatever it was. I did like 21v1s with Quad in practice tool, and Quad was the first person that I saw like actively. He says he always does it for like 1v1s. And obviously some people mention that like they'll use it, but they don't use it as much as they should. It's so broken to use because you can get such good data from it.
The damage item, it's also a item that gives you ulti